What's going on, guys? No intro today. Wanted to come on here and talk about this crisis, this serious crisis that's going on in the boxing world right now, guys. Of course, I'm talking about the situation with Oscar Valdez and you guys know he came up hot for a legal banned substance in his system. I think it was called fentanyl, which is not, I don't think it's a steroid, but I think it's a weight loss drug for obese people. But it does give you energy and endurance. And of course, it helps you shed weight faster. And it came up in his A, and now it came up in his B samples. So the boxing world was waiting pretty much on bated breath to see what was going to be the consequences for his actions. And lo and behold, haven't been any consequences for his actions. The boxing commission decided to greenlight him to go ahead and fight his next fight. I think it's on September 10th. And a lot of people, fans, even fellow boxers, are completely livid about this decision. And as well, I think they should be. This undermines the integrity of the sport. No morality, guys. Why have a drug test if you're not going to do anything about it when somebody pops hot? There should be consequences for your actions when you cheat. When Canelo Alvarez had computerol in his system, he had to pay a price for it. There were consequences for that. When David Benavidez when he had cocaine in his system, he had to pay a price for that. It was consequences. When Big Baby Miller popped hot, he had to pay a price for it. There were consequences for his actions, and you hadn't seen him ever since, really. Billy Joe Saunders, you guys remember the stuff with the oxyfrine. There was consequences that he had to pay. I could go on and on about that. But here you have Oscar Valdez, and he has this substance in his system, and, it's just business as usual. And I've heard a lot of boxers speak out yesterday about the situation here with Oscar Valdez. I think Devin Haney said some stuff. Devin Haney accused the whole camp of being dirty. Now, I will say this. I wouldn't lump all those guys in there without proof. I made this about Oscar Valdez. He was the one popped hot. I don't want to make this about Ryan Garcia or Andy Ruiz because that's just speculation. But we know for a fact that Oscar Valdez had enhancers in his system. So it should be about him. And I understand, though, why some of these guys are out here accusing the camp. Because of situations like this. He wasn't the only one who spoke out about it. I think Tank Davis said something about it. I think Andre Ward has something to say. I think Caleb Plant even gave his 2 cents on the whole situation. You can't do this and expect people to be okay with it. You have to be more transparent in the sport of boxing. You have to have more integrity, or people are going to run away from the sport. You just had a young lady. I'm probably going to do a rest in peace video, tribute video on her. She died. I think she was a boxer. I think she boxed out in Montreal recently, and she lost her life. Now, this has nothing to do with drug enhancements, but this just lets you know this is a dangerous sport. This is a dangerous sport. So when you cheat and enhance yourself, it's already, you can already really hurt somebody in the ring and they can lose their life. But when you give yourself an enhancement, it can make it that much worse. So there has to be an accountability when stuff like this takes place. You just can't sweep it under the rug. You can't do different things for different people. It's just not right. And there's something that has to be done about this. Now, I don't know if the pressure from the media, from the fans, will have an impact on this. I think it should, because it's not right. Now, Oscar Valdez, I think he's a tremendous fighter. I love watching him fight, but he cheated, and there should be some type of consequence for it. Whether it be he's suspended, whether it be the fight doesn't take place, whether it be he's stripped, it should be something. He shouldn't just be allowed to continue business as usual and he got caught cheating. It's not right. I mean, think about that. I know some people are going to defend that, but would you defend it if the shoe was on the other foot? If it was a fighter that you didn't care for or had a disdain for and they were doing the same thing? Probably not. Probably not. And that's what I'm talking about. You got to have integrity. You got to be the same way across the board, no matter if you like the fighter or if you don't like the fighter. You should have a standard, a set of morals, morality, and integrity. That's what it's about, guys. It's not about race. It's not about popularity. It should be about integrity, following the rules of the sport. It's a dangerous sport. Boxing is a dangerous sport, and there should be consequences for Oscar Valdez's actions. But that's all I want to say about that, guys. You guys tell me what you think about it in the comment section. Like I said, it just leaves a bad stain on the sport, and people are going to start running away. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.